Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. So we are here for today's discussion about how to handle calls with grace under pressure, especially those who will be assigned to the task force Amuma. So these are the things that you need to be mindful and to remember with regards in answering the calls with our clients, and also and the things that you will encounter sa page nato sa CdeO Operation Tabang. So basically, this afternoon, we will be tackling about a few things that you need to know. So first is, as an Atenean, we also we are taught to be mindful and to integrate the ignition principles in our daily lives. So as you are familiar with, the first one is the magis. So when you say magis, that is doing more. So if you will be assigned to us, or it's either of the task forces, of course, having matches, it's about doing more. This is a best example. In this middle of this pandemic, so we are able to reach out to the people and to help them how to go to their homes, to their families. So that is Magis. Second is the Cura Personalis. When you say Cura Personalis, this is helping others. So with this task force that you're going to choose, or you will be assigned, you will be able to extend your help, even you are at your homes, and then there will be times that you will be asked, where are you during the pandemic? So at least we can tell them that we are able to help those travelers, those people who wants to go to their families. So that's Cura Personalis. And third one is finding God in all things. So when you say finding God in all things, that whatever we do, we lift everything to our Lord God. So by doing this, even our small gestures or small things that we are helping to other people, God will be grateful and will be happy for all the things we are doing. Next is the non multa sed multum. So when we say non multa sed multum, this is not many but much. So even in our, as I said earlier, even in our little things that we do right now, I think that little things, if we combine everything, that will be a greater one that will benefit the people, or not just for ourselves, but for all the people here in Cagayan de Oro. So these four ignition values, you will integrate this during your journey here in the task forces, which you will be assigned later on. So I hope that you will enjoy and you will realize that you are doing great things for the greater glory of God and for the benefit of everyone. So I hope that everyone understand it, and if there are questions, you will be able um, to discover the answers along the way in our orientation this afternoon. So we are done with ignition values. Now, since if you're assigned to Task Force Amuma, probably you will be encountering different people with different attitude, different personalities. But as a public servant, or as being the person who will assign to them with all the knowledge in the requirements and protocols, there are certain things that we need to consider. So being, for example, if you'll be assigned in Task Force Amuma, probably you will be a call center agent. So being a call center, it's not really an easy job and easy work. So we need to be mindful in three qualities that we need to um, discover, or we will going to use. So first one is what we call the professionalism. So a lot of people, or a lot of our student, our clients will be asking a lot of things. For example, what are the requirements? What are the protocols? And however, there are also clients that that's what we call irate callers, that they will be want to um what do you call this one? They want to be acknowledged easily. So there are people that you will be saying, for example, anong dugay man yung kayo mo mag-answer? Nganong dili man yun ninyo tubagon ng calls? Nganong dili mo gatubagong taro? So if human as we are, maulit gid ta. But then, we have to remember one of the qualities of a customer service is professionalism. So even suko na yung kaayo ta, ulit na kay ta sa ilaha, we have to present professionalism. As I said, we are a public servant who are helping the people in the society. So we need to establish professionalism. So second will be patience. So patience is waiting for something even there are struggles. So, for example, there will be callers that they will be asking, Sir, uy, anong dugay man yung kaayo mo magtubag? Unsa man yun, hotline man kaha mo. Sometimes they will be telling you below the belt words. But then, as a public servant, we need to establish this quality, having patience. So, bahalag suko na gid kaayo ta, we have to present to them that we are willing to serve them. Para at the back of our mind, saan ko yung kaya ninyo? Uy nga, pagdili na lang nato ni siya tubagon. But then, we cannot tell that in front of them. So, we have to establish the quality of patience. So, the third one is people first. So, that's our mayor always telling us that we need to serve our people. So we need to put first the welfare of the people. So no matter what we feel, no matter how angry we are, we have to first put the welfare of the people. So these are the three important qualities of customer service. First is professionalism, second is patience, third is people first. So I think everything is clear. Now let's move on to this one, how to handle calls. So this topic is very helpful for those who will be assigned to Task Force Amuma. So again, Task Force Amuma will be the one to answer the calls, texts, and messages in our pages. So again, I will remind you that we are dealing with different attitude, different personalities. So let's expect the worst. So our journey here will not be easy, but then it's a fun, fulfilling experiences. So malingaw ra gyud mo. So first is this one. Be warm and welcoming. So when you say warm and welcoming, when we answer the phone, we need to be cheerful. We need to let them feel that we are willing to listen to their queries. And next one is think about your tone of voice or your tone of voice. I know that there are people, or maybe one of you guys, has this voice na kusog kaayo like mine. So, di ba? Kusog kaayo, then the people are expecting or reading it as a angry voice. So, nagsuko, lugar ka. But then, it's your natural voice. But sometimes, as I said, there are different personalities and attitudes. So, we need to tone down our voice a little bit. Like, we are telling them that we are willing to learn, willing to listen rather, and to qualify the caller. Oh, ma'am, what's your concern? What's your what are the things that you need from us, or what are the things that you need to know? So that's it. So again, let's be mindful of our tone of voice. Okay, once they will feel that you are angry, dihan na din sila feeling sad na nasuko ka. Dayon, mag-feeling na sila nga, we need to kanang paano sila i-VIP, magpa-VIP na rin na sila, masuko-suko na rin po na sila. So again, let's be mindful of our tone of voice. So next one is here. As I said earlier, we need to be cheerful and keep control. So there are clients or callers that they are so angry with us. They're angry with the protocols, with the requirements. They feel that we are hassling them. But then, actually, it's not that we are giving them the hassle part. So let us keep control of that. We need to establish that everything is under control. So also let us make them feel that they are acknowledged. Because once they feel that they are acknowledged, kanang makigwa na sila, halubilo po na sila sa atua, mayo po kay na sila storya sa atua. And the next one is this one. This is the most important thing that we need to remember. That every response that we give to them must be aligned to the executive or EO is executive orders or policies provided by the government. So again, every status of each LGU, there might be or there might be not the same protocols and requirements. That's why we need to read the executive orders and policies provided by the government. And don't worry, we will let you give the necessary information for you to be equipped with the necessary information or guidelines that which is aligned to the government. So dili siya pwede nga magpataka lang po taog storya or unsure with our answers. So again, let's explain the protocols properly and do not give information when you are not sure because this will make them confused and will lead to chaos. So, yun man good sa LGU is like this, but when we arrive at the airport or the airlines, it's different. So, in the checkpoint, it's also different. So, it will make chaos or it will lead to chaos. So, it's really important that we know what are the executive orders and the policies provided by the government. So next one is this one, the irate callers. When you say irate callers, these are the callers that who are angry. Like, pag answer pa lang yung sa call, nasuko na sila galit. So, as human as we are, we know that sometimes we lack patience or gamay lagi itong patience inana. But then, again, as I said earlier, keep control. So, ayaw lang yun sila patuli. So, let them be angry. Let them express their feelings. But at the end, we have to help them to calm and to help them to really understand that the reason why we do not answer their calls right away and other things. So, these are the irate callers. Next one is remind callers about other way of contacting local government unit of Cagayan de Oro City. So again, as I said earlier, there are ways of contacting LGU CDO. So first one is through phone. So we have hotlines. Second, they can text to our hotlines. Third is we have our Facebook page where they can message us, and then we need to inform them that how no matter how hours already gone, but then we make sure that we will be able to answer all their queries and we can call them back. So para di sila soko. So those are the things that we need to understand in handling calls. So I hope that everyone understand it. So malay. So I think those are the necessary things that you need to remember and you need to know when you are in the task force Amuma. So I hope that you learned something. Then again, during our time that you will be here in our program, so you will learn more and you will realize that this experience is a one lifetime experience lang. So I hope na mag-enjoy mo and nakataway na learn this afternoon and hoping to see you soon. So thank you everyone and see you soon. Bye-bye!